2023 all-sleeper team for fantasy football. Defining a sleeper as somebody being drafted lower than what their fantasy football production can be in 2023. Antonio Gibson gets Eric Bieniemy as his new offensive coordinator, who just utilized Jerick McKinnon as a pass-catching running back in an effective way. Gibson just had 46 catches last season. He's the most versatile playmaker on the roster for the position. Geno Smith just had a career year in 2022. He got the bag. You can see he was top 10 in various statistics. He was top 6 in a bunch of accuracy metrics via Player Profiler. He connected very well with DK and Lockett, and now he gets JSN and Charbonnet from this year's draft class. JSN was the clear-cut wide receiver 1. Jahan Dotson was a really good college prospect. He drew first-round draft capital by Washington in 2021. When playing 70% of the snaps this past season as a rookie, he averaged 6.63 targets, 56.63 receiving yards, 0.75 touchdowns, and 14.04 fantasy points per game. Russell Wilson has had a history of fantasy success with 10 out of his 11 seasons at 17-plus fantasy points per game, 5 out of 11 at 20-plus fantasy points per game. The Sean Payton hire for the head coaching position is going to help Russell Wilson get back on track. Damian Harris should split touches with James Cook in Buffalo. Buffalo scored the second most points per game in 2022, so there's some scoring potential there. In 2021, Harris had 46 red zone touches in 15 games. Singletary just had 40 last season in Buffalo, and now he's gone. DJ Chark, despite being banged up in 2022, had 4 weeks of 14-plus fantasy points and had receiving yard games of 98, 94, and 108 receiving yards. This guy's got a 1,000-plus yard receiving season under his belt back in 2019, and I think roles are up for grabs when it comes to Carolina and who can be their wide receiver 1. Jerick McKinnon, we mentioned him earlier, but he re-signed in Kansas City in 2022. He had career highs in receptions, receiving yards, and total touchdowns. They don't have a great wide receiver room in Kansas City. This is good for Jerick McKinnon. Tank Bigsby is coming off of 2 back-to-back solid college seasons. Doug Peterson wants multiple guys to touch the ball besides Travis Etienne. Jacksonville was a good offense last season, and they just got better. Sam Laporta drew second-round draft capital in Detroit. He is a true receiving tight end. Jameson Williams is suspended for 6 games. This opens up target volume potential. Leonard Fournette, plain and simple, has been highly utilized as a pass-catching running back in his career. He scores touchdowns as well. That's what he can do on his new team wherever he lands. Elijah Moore balled as a rookie. Elijah Moore, now connected to Deshaun Watson, could be a true turning point in his career. Second-round draft capital for Jayden Reed. The targets are wide open in Green Bay. He can have a substantial role year 1 as a rookie. And then fire around here, Mike Gesicki in his role in New England, and Jalen Hyatt, another rookie, and Tyler Conklin with Aaron Rodgers.